Hello and welcome to Brainy Gardener. Today it is all about how to grow and care for the painted fingernail plant. The painted fingernail bromeliad, botanical name Neoregelia Spectabilis, is a tropical plant that is native to Brazil. It gets its name from the brightly colored stripes on the ends of its leaves, which resemble painted fingernails. The plant is grown as a houseplant in many parts of the world. It's prized for its colorful foliage. This plant has leathery, strap-like leaves that are primarily dull green on the outside and get progressively more colorful the further inside you go. The leaves grow in a rosette around the base of the plant, and blue flowers emerge from the center. It is a popular houseplant because of its beautiful foliage and easy care requirements. The marbled fingernail is the most versatile landscape bromeliad. In general, this bromeliad does not need much care, but if you want the best results, you might want to know how to take care of it properly. Painted fingernail bromeliad prefers bright indirect light. You do not need to give this a lot of light, but it is best if you can put it outside on days that are warm and sunny. The closer the plant is to a window facing outside, the better it will do. These bromeliads are water-loving plants, so it is very important to keep them watered. The number of times you need to water the plant will depend on where you are keeping it and how hot or cold the temperature gets. Water when dry by thoroughly soaking the substrate. Keep in mind this plant does not store much water in the center of its rosette, so if you are growing these in small containers you will want to water more frequently. It should not be allowed to dry out completely, but too much water can cause root rot and damage the plant. Painted fingernail plant prefers intermediate to warm temperatures, between 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. It can tolerate lower temperatures but only for short periods of time. Don't let it fall below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. This plant needs high humidity levels to grow well and stay healthy. Keep humidity levels up around your indoor bromeliads, especially during the drier winter months. If there is not enough humidity, the leaves will become dry and turn brown and crispy. To increase the amount of humidity around your plant, you can use a humidifier. Put it on a humidity tray or put a plastic bag over the plant for a few days to trap moisture around it. Fertilizing is necessary for this plant to grow and stay healthy. Use liquid fertilizer every week or month depending on how often you water. Use an acidic fertilizer that is diluted at half strength. Too much of this material can cause root rot. Painted fingernail plants can be propagated using offsets and seeds. As the plant becomes older, it will start to form offsets around the base. This species is particularly prolific in producing offsets, and you can find multiple attached to the base of a fully mature plant. When required, separate large offsets from the mother plant. Then, treat them as mature plants. It's that simple. Although you can, technically, propagate via seeds also, it's not recommended. The process takes way too long to bear fruit, and specific conditions need to be met for the seeds to germinate. Generally, it's easier, cheaper, and quicker to propagate using offsets. Painted fingernail bromeliad does best pot-bound, so keeping the plant in a small pot is recommended. You can also grow this plant as an epiphyte. This plant isn't picky and can thrive in many different composts, provided they are well drained. Over time, its roots will fill the top of the soil, and its leaves will begin to curl. At this point, you should repot it in a container one size larger. Fill it up with a suitable compost and drill drainage holes around the sides and bottom. Plant the root ball in the pot gently and water thoroughly. Painted fingernail plant is non-toxic for pets. The most common pests are scale insects. They are a type of tiny, soft-bodied insect that feeds on the sap of plants. They can be challenging to get rid of, as they excrete a waxy substance that protects them from predators and environmental stressors. There are several ways to get rid of scale insects, including horticultural oils, soaps, and insecticides.